everyone. How you all doing? I know you all probably missed me yesterday, especially my fans. Yesterday was a good day. You know, it's Sunday. You're supposed to relax, enjoy your time with your family. Pray. It's the Sabbath day, so you should just enjoy it. You know. I feel like things have been really hectic lately. I feel like I'm doing a lot of asking and a lot of questions that are really important to our leaders, and none of them are responding or even giving us the time of day to consider our needs, our wants, what we're asking. We're literally just asking, you know, for what's owed to us. We put these people in these positions. They asked for our votes, we gave it to them, and now they have nothing to do with us. They do not want to update us or answer these questions or any of that. Have any of you went and looked at or listened to the podcasts that we have here on the reservation from Mr. Chris Frizzell and Blue Shendo? I was really serious. That is a really that's really awesome. I don't know all the details of how it came about, but the fact that this little podcast asks our people and talks to our people and lets them speak is really neat. I like it, especially because I wanted you all to go on and listen to Mr. Danny Bruinger's podcast while he was running for election for council. Listen to his words, because he speaks a lot of good, but none of it has been done, and he was elected. So Mr. Bruinger, all these things you spoke of, transparency, bringing more to your people, informing your people more, you're failing in that area. You have not brought that to us, and you identified that it is possible to use social media as a way to do this, and you said it was proven through their few COVID broadcasts that they did. So Mr. Bruinger, as a council member, why haven't you done any of these things that you spoke of? You spoke of housing, but you don't care to update us on what's going on with housing. You spoke about our hospital, about marijuana. Were you one of them that signed to change this bill, or was this before your term? I mean, just little updates. You said it's what's right. It's what's owed to us. We have this ridiculous judge, Judge Deborah Dahl, committing these insane violent acts towards our people. I don't know if any of you all were able to catch the live feed from one of our tribal members the other day. I don't know if it's been taken down, but I couldn't find it. But she was followed at a high rate of speed by this judge who clearly thinks highly of herself. She just really went above and beyond her laws, you know, and followed this individual, claiming that this individual is going at a high rate of speed, and she was just trying to catch her to make sure that justice was served and she was caught. This lady was with her children and grandchildren trying to get away from this unknown individual chasing them with a camera. Judge Dahl, are you okay? You all are playing doctor and therapist. Are you okay? Do you need some help? Nelva, any of you council members, have you all addressed this and looked into her and make sure she's okay? Because that's what you all are, psychiatrists. You know, you're saying we don't need this medication, so check on her. Make sure she's okay. explain to her how jurisdiction works. Her job title. She really needs to be reminded of that. I had a phone call this morning from a gentleman who, God bless his soul, he's going through divorce again. His wife has filed, I believe, more than 3 times now, or this is the 3rd maybe. And I thought it was fitting that she waited till now. So I told him, you exercise your rights in there and you speak up and you tell of the truth. You speak of the truth. Because there's nothing they can do to you if you're speaking the truth. So I told him, you stand before this judge and you make sure your rights are considered and that they don't just hear one side. So I'm really interested. I'm kind of waiting to see the outcome of his hearing, to see how it went, if everything was considered and looked at. Because if it is, this lady who's seeking divorce again shouldn't get her way. I'm really interested. A lot. There's just too much going on that you cannot address, that you cannot see and look at. If you look at, let's see, what else? My hearing. I don't understand why our government is not seeing all the things they are doing to us. How you all are not seeing all the things they are doing to us. Doesn't it surprise you that they are working so hard to speak or to stop me from speaking instead of just answering? It's just the fact of answering. You all are getting so upset. My babies are usually present when I do my feeds, you all, so just letting you know. But you all are getting so upset with me for asking these questions when it is our right to know. It is our right to know. These are serious allegations and they need to be addressed. You need to close your door, good. It's just insane that we're allowing this to go on. The news needs to come down here and see all this corruption, so they'll see it, and help these others open their eyes, because it's bluntly in your face, all the wrong that they're doing to us. Everything they're doing wrong to us is in our face every day. Just him sitting in that seat, all of these people sitting in that seat. I have been served with 3 illegal documents now. 3 illegal documents, completely violating my rights. Completely. Buckle up, both of you. And it's just crazy. It's just crazy to me that nobody sees that or understands it and still insist on following and supporting this behavior, when you all need to ask for truth, to stop being deceitful. Remember your Christian heart. So many people I address, their little group, you know, it's crazy. You have to remind them of their Christian heart, the honesty. The truth shall set you free. These are all words in that book that you all are supposed to be living by, that you claim to be living by. The truth shall set you free. I don't feel that I have to go into my truth in order to be set free. That is my truth. That's my privacy. That's things I endured. I still am enduring. My children endure, my relationships, you know, they suffer, all of it, because of these things that happen to me. I am a helicopter mom. I am. It took a lot to let my baby go to a whole nother state across the seas. But her whole life, she was glued to my hip. My children are my life, my family, my people. You all need to understand that. In order to sit there and ask for respect, you need to be honest and truthful. You all know that you were presented with documentation proving that this man is a felon. It's so funny that he has the opportunity to defend himself among our council, but I did not have an opportunity to defend myself in my court. This man not only was able to defend himself, but keep his job. And then just abuse his powers. Both of them. I need to stop referring to them as these men, I guess. These boys need to stop, you know, abusing their powers. They need to open up this book. This book. Read it. Read it. Learn it. Because if you read it, it'll tell you that you all need to move on. There's a chapter in here. Chapter 3, read it. Both of you top officials, read it. Chapter 3 pertains to you all. You should read it. Have you met your obligations? Read it. All of them. Serving me with these illegal documents, that's exactly how I view them. Your judges that you put there illegally signed these documents. Your judges that did not allow me to speak, submit my evidence, nothing. So in my eyes, these judges that are signing these documents are all just playing court, because my documents I received are wrong. They're serving people to come to court for restraining orders, and they're serving the wrong people. I was told that they served my mother for somebody else's hearing. Because, you know, my mother, I'm sure you all are aware of who my mom is. And they served her for her sister-in-law's hearing. This VP of ours. You people that put restraining orders, these illegal restraining orders on me, bless you, sweet, need to understand that you need to also tell your family that means they aren't supposed to bother me either, because they're violating your illegal restraining order. But I'm sure we'll just address it and just move on from that, let it go. All you people that call me out, don't bother when you're drunk, because I understand being in a drunken state and the stupidness that comes out of your mouth and the way you think. You all need to look at all the alcohol abuse that goes on our reservation and all the things that it changes in a person. Why don't we outlaw that instead of marijuana? Because, man, alcohol sure has taken a lot of my family. Has broken up a lot of my families. I lived with it my whole life. This alcohol. So for you all to come and tell me, go ahead and go get drunk, but you can't smoke a flower that was made from earth. You go drink and put this poison that man made inside you instead of a plant put here from our creator, from Mother Earth. Isn't that crazy? I think I'll do the Mother Earth choice, you know. I don't want to put man's poison in my body. It's done enough to me. It's done enough to me. This is what I'm talking about. So these people, you know, we have one lady who was addressing us, calling us half-breed, whatever. She was really brave last night, and after reading some of her comments, I understood why this lady was so brave. And I asked her, address me when you're sober so you can remember all of this, because she sounded pretty stupid. Her words were not making sense, no spelling correctly. I mean, just all this. Ma'am, maybe you should take a step back and get yourself some help. Maybe our tribe needs to do more to get these alcoholics and save them. Let's keep whatever liver they got left. Because whether I like this person or not, somebody does. She is somebody's mother, sister, daughter, auntie, whatever. Somebody loves her. Just like somebody loves me, the people I fuss about, everything. So let's help save them. Let's help save them. So they can stop making fools of themselves when they're drunk or under the influence. Let's look into these programs. You know, we have things to help these people. This lady also mentioned that she had been cleared all the way up from the state board. I would like proof of that. I would like proof of that. You spoke very persistently under this state of intoxication, swearing that you were cleared from the accusations that I'm claiming here. I'm claiming myself to you. I confronted you regarding these accusations, and you stood there with your mouth open saying nothing except, what? What? So now you're claiming that you were cleared, and I would like to see that, because I would like to know how you're able to work with our elders. And if you're not working there anymore, fine, but you went back to work there with those accusations. So I'd like to see that you were cleared. All of you, remember in your drunken state that I am not in a drunken state. Ever. Ever. And I know what I'm talking about. I believe in what I'm talking about. I believe in my fight for my people, including you. All of you that need help with these addictions, let's get going with that. Let's get talking to the right people, because we have the people here to help, to get us this help, this programs, all of this. We have them. We have them. Remember, don't come at me drunk, because I'm sober 24/7. And I'm not going to act on a drunk threat or invite. I'm going to act on a sober, so you remember what we discuss or what happens. I'm still waiting for our council to do what's right and have these people answer for everything. Even some of the council needs to answer for these things. It's just too weird to me. All these connections are just too tight, and we need to start seeing why only some are there. Why it's not all of us Mescalero Apaches. My daughter, Nora, my girls are really smart when it comes to technology. I've had a YouTube channel for how long now? How long ago did you make my YouTube channel? 2019. She apparently has been working on this for, she says for me, but when she showed me, there was actually her videos of her and her friends. And she started to erase them. I was really upset because I really like them. They're really cute. But anyway, she has a channel for me devoted to me, to her mama, to help get her mom's word out there. I thought it was so cool. I couldn't believe it. I don't know how she's doing all this technical stuff and transferring, but man, our kids are little geniuses. And for these babies to see that mama needs help getting this out there into the right ears, I really appreciate that. My babies are super smart. All of our babies are. Sit down and talk with them. One of these evenings, instead of going out with your friends, go sit with your kids, your mother, your elders, and talk with them. It's really enjoying. It's comfortable. It's relaxing. It sure helps. Just your whole inside, from the inside all the way through, to be around these children, these innocent people that just remind you how great life is. Remind you your purpose in your fight. I fight for my babies, for my elders, for my people, whether they like me or not. I'm fighting for them. I just felt like I needed to come on and say a few things, address this lady that was talking in her drunken state last night, and ask you all to forgive her, because remember, we've all been in that drunken state. Understand the stupidity that comes along with it, with the words. You know, alcohol changes you in so many ways. So many ways. The link, yes, the link for my YouTube, she says, go to, I had a hard time finding it, but I put in Valerie Espinosa, and then it says prove me wrong with Vanea, but I couldn't find it under that. I had to type in Valerie Espinosa, and then I had to type in BFF, and it pulled up my daughter's video, and then I just clicked on my little yellow picture, and it shows my videos, and she's still working on it, she says. So stay tuned, I guess, because this little girl will be our next podcaster, maybe. Sit down with Chris and Blue, and they can tell her how to get started, because that's really a cool podcast that they got going there. So we need to get more of you. We have a lot of you out there that are talented, whether it's in podcast, art, construction, anything. We got all these homeless people and all these tribal members that are carpenters. We got all this graffiti around our reservation that just looks so ugly, but all these artists. Let's get this squeaky wheel going. This squeaky wheel up here, get it going. These are words of our council member, our current council member, Ardina Orozco. Get that squeaky wheel going. What did she say? Change your mindset. Powerful words. We just need them in action. So I'll be back later, unless, you know, I go to jail, you know, for my illegal restraining orders, my 3 illegal restraining orders. You all are very aware of who they're with. So if I don't go to jail, I'm gonna come back tonight and we're gonna go over this some more, because our council seems to not understand how important this code is and following it. But I thank all of you, even the ones that just drove by. We have a great ice cream lady, great to our kids. The ice cream truck lady just drove by and